Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nee Abrahams, and I'm going to be your instructor for Calm 311 social media strategy. So I just wanted to make this really brief welcome announcement, just as my way of introducing myself in this course. I'm really excited to teach this course. Just a little background on me if you didn't get to read my instructor announcement. 28 years old, living in Indianapolis, moved here about 4 years ago, but originally from Missouri, where I got my undergrad and my master's in in communication. I'm married, been married for a year and a half. My wife is currently getting her master's in clinical mental health counseling. And so I've been teaching actually at SNHU for the past about 15 or so terms. I was teaching a former class similar to this called Calm 310, just called social media. Currently, I work full-time as an assistant director of admissions at a private university in town. I have a lot of experience in social media management, whether it's a communication content strategist for a national nonprofit, as well as working as a digital manager for a branding agency. So I just love social media. I love communication. I love the strategy side of things. And so I'm really excited to teach this course to really walk with you guys step by step on understanding how does social media work in the framework of where we are today. How do we leverage social media to impact businesses and growth, and what tools and strategies do we have to employ to help you be the best version of a social media manager as possible. Some of you guys are taking this course as a requirement. Some of you guys are taking this as an elective because you want to learn more. No matter where you are on this journey, I know that you're going to find something great in store for you. This is actually really unique because this is actually the first time I'm teaching this specific course. There was a course redesign, and so I'm actually new to this course as well. So give me some grace as I give you guys grace as we navigate this new course structure together. But again, I'm really excited to dive into the content. I am someone that believes in building relationships with people, and because we're online, we're unable to do that. So I actually make these weekly videos each and every week, and part of the reason I do that is once you guys can see my face, but then also I want to make sure that I'm able to explain things that are upcoming, things to pay attention to, things that maybe need clarifying, and I just feel like it's easier to do that via video than trying to do it all over written text. And so you're going to get an update like this every single week from me once the class gets started. If you've never taken an SNHU course, just a couple things as we move forward, things that matter to me and that should be important to you. First and foremost, that you guys are paying attention to announcements. I will over communicate, but I need you guys to over communicate with me. That's the biggest thing, right? For me, I understand that you guys are living life. A lot of you guys are working full-time jobs. Some of you guys have families. Some of you guys have grandkids. There's a wide variety of people. Some of you guys are all over the United States and all over the world. And so I understand that life happens, especially during this time with COVID, etc. And so I want to make sure that you guys have a clear and open communication plan with me. So if something's going on, please, please, please communicate with me so I can work with you. The thing I hate more than anything is when a student falls behind 2 or 3 weeks and then retroactively comes back and says, hey, I was gone because of X, Y, and Z, when there was 2 or 3 different weeks of opportunities for you to connect with me so we could reach out together. So if you communicate with me, we'll be able to come up with a game plan together, but it's really important that I get that communication. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that you're choosing not to participate and engage. Every single week, as with every other SNHU online course, there's a discussion board. There's an initial post that's due on Thursday. And then you'll also follow up with 2 replies to 2 different other people's initial posts by that following Sunday. And that's just pretty standard. So I encourage you. I remember as a communication major my freshman year, I remember writing this paper full of fluff, just full of just like random words just to make my page seem longer. And I'll never forget my professor's like, hey, you're a communication major now, no more fluff. And so I actually expect the same out of you guys. I know it's super easy to just say, wow, I agree with you, et cetera, but we're going to move beyond that and provide substantive feedback and substantive engagement with our peers. And so you pay attention to that. Each week there will be actually a prompt for you to articulate exactly how you should be responding back to your peers. Utilize that. That's going to be really important as we move forward. Again, as I said, communication's big. Staying focused, paying attention to your timelines, to your announcements, to your emails are going to be really important. And really, those are the main things. Excuse me, as we move forward throughout this course. Like I said, this is the first time that I'm walking through this course, so typically I would have examples for you and a bunch of different things. So I'm going to be building that as we go. So give me some grace as I give you guys some grace as well as we navigate this together. I'm really excited to teach this, especially this redesigned format of a social media strategy class. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and I will see you guys week 1 to take on this class. Take care, guys.